What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into Chase Games, and tonight I'm finally getting to my guide for the current event, the Hijinks on the High Seas, Swimwear, Waves, and Pirates? That's how they punctuated it, okay? Not a creative decision there. Okay. Anyway, we got a part 1 and a part 2 to this, okay? This is a fairly simple event, but there's one thing that you need to know, that if you're a little bit casual, you may not know. I don't know how many other events have been like this, so for veterans, this is not going to surprise you a bit. We'll look at the... I'm not going to talk about the gacha units. I'll touch on Rosaly. Shocker. Sorrow was good, okay? Okay, so this is the farmable A rank, Captain Mamonja, or whatever they're calling him. He doesn't look like amazing, but I mean, he's a good free-to-play A rank, okay? There's no reason not to farm him, and you have reasons to farm in this event, so we'll touch on that in a minute. He does have a follow-up on his 5th Awakening perk, so as usual, you are held hostage. There's really no points. Like, if you don't farm him to 5, don't bother farming him to 1. Just get 1 copy if you're not going to farm him to 5, okay? I can't see this guy having a bit of use without his follow-up, but hey, 3 automatic follow-ups with his main ability, that's strong. So yeah, farm this guy up. You could see some use out of him. You never know. I mean, he's, you know, could be that he has the right weaknesses, resistances, whatever, for some PvE stage or even low weight arena, so do that. But we'll touch on why you need to farm anyway. Nope, not that. Hitting all the wrong things. There we go. Okay. So, there are missions for this event. Shocker, right? Okay. Basically, it's bounty. It's another bounty thing. I think that's an old term they don't really use anymore, but all of the stages of the current event, so only the current event stages, not reminiscence, not story or anything like that, not rank up. All the event stages have a chance right now for pink angel slimes or golden slimes to show up, okay? Every time you defeat a golden angel slime, you will complete a mission and get a angel ring. There are 100 of those missions, and the pink angel rings, you'll get one every 5 kills for a pink angel slime. And that mission goes up to 300 times, so 60 of those. So you can get 60 angel rings from the pink angel slimes and 100 from the gold slimes, okay? So you will need to kill combined 400. And they have a low and... I think it's like low and medium. I forget what they call the rates, and I don't know what the rates are, and I'm not a good enough YouTuber to actually look them up for you. But you can see, you can actually get it guaranteed every time, and it's very simple. Hopefully I can actually show it on camera, because I actually restarted because I went like way too many times without working, and I didn't want you guys to see like that many fail attempts. But you can restart any event stage until they show up. So you can see there's none here. They will always spawn in the same spots respectively. The pink will always start in the same spot. The golden will always start in the same spot. It'll be different spots. It really isn't that hard. I had a really bad dry streak a few minutes ago where I literally just like... What is this happening? What is this? You know, it's just like one of those... Why am I playing this stupid game moments? Hopefully it's not that bad. So anyway, you can reset, so you can actually finish all of those missions, all 160 missions. So you see, if you guys were paying attention, rewind if you don't do it, because I'm not rematching again. I just rematched like 4 times, and I got a pink slime. Now, don't get ahead of yourselves here. You might have the idea, I'll rematch until I get both, and then I only have to do it like 300 times. No, that's really stupid. They can spawn together, but no, you cannot rematch until you get both like 100 times. It's just crazy. Do not think that you can do that. But here, let's dork it up. Let's pull up the calculator. I mean, this is very basic stuff, but I assume most of you guys are nearly illiterate, so let me spell it out for you. All right. You need to do 400 runs to get all of these, and at the end, you're definitely going to finish one before the other, so keep in mind, you know, if you finish your 300 pink slime missions and you still need like 2 or 3 golden angels, you know, you'll need to reset just for the golden angel, which does have a lower chance, or vice versa, which the pink angel slime having a higher chance, but you can still get it done within 400. In fact, you'll get it done even a couple of runs faster, because you will get a couple of runs where you see both of them. But anyway, yeah, you can see there was no pink angel slime before. I reset, I got it. It takes no stamina. And I told you that I had a really bad dry streak where I did it like a dozen times without it. I promise you, it's really not that hard. Okay? So, yeah, you need to do 400 stages. Okay? And just do it on very hard. I don't know if their appearance rate is the same on lower difficulties. But I'll explain why it's not a really big deal. You're gonna... Dude, it's 400 event runs. Okay? You're gonna do that anyway. Alright, so 400 times on very hard. That's 15 stamina a stage. That's 6,000 stamina. Wow, that's a lot, Chase Games. No. You do not need to use any gem refreshes on this event, okay? It's not necessary. Okay, this event had 24 days when it started, I think. Right now, there's still like 21 or 22. 6,000... So, you get 288 stamina per day, just a 5-minute stamina timer. That adds up to 288, okay? And you get 120 stamina from your daily missions, okay? So that's 408 stamina. Let's round down 400. Alright, 6,000 divided by 400. Okay, 15. 15 days of natural stamina. So I apologize for not getting this video out sooner so that you could do this, you know, trick. But, you know, you have plenty of time, okay? And then as far as like, well, I mean, do I really need to run these stages 400 times? Well, there's 2 A ranks to farm, because this goes into part 2 as well. The missions will not change for the angel slimes for part 2, so you're still gonna, you know, if you don't finish this by part 1, which you shouldn't, there's no reason to. Part 2 is starts in just a couple of days. Part 1 is only like 8 days, I think. Yeah, the part 2 farming is still going to go for this, so... anyway, you need 40 copies of the A rank. He has about a 23% draw rate, according to Game 8. We'll just say it's a 1 in 4 chance, actually a little bit lower. So every 4 runs, you're going to get one, so 40 times 4, okay, that's 160. There's 2 A ranks to farm, okay, multiply that by 2. 320 out of your 400 runs are just for farming the event unit, and we both know it's not actually a 1 in 4 drop rate, so you'll probably finish these missions before you farm the A ranks. And if you get them quicker, good for you. You're luckier than most. I'm being a little pessimistic here. But let's say that it goes to, you know, just statistically average or better. That just leads 80 runs where you're farming equipment or whatnot, or even just, you might find a couple along the way while you're clearing the normal and hard modes of the stages. So, yeah, it's not going to be hard to do these. So if you just spend a little bit of time, now grant, you're not going to be able to use skip tickets, and you're not going to just be able to let it sit on auto rematch if you want to do it this way, okay? If you don't want to, you know, if you don't want to do it, okay, that's up to you, but, and I got confused, sorry, I did this in the, I'm doing these recordings back to back because the first one went so badly, and I got dejected. You can get 160 angel rings throughout all the missions, so 300 angel slimes will give you 60, and then the golds will give you 1 each, and those missions go up to 100. So 100 from golds and 60 from pink angel slimes. There are 9 families with 15 fragments each. That's 135. And then you've got 25 exchanges for 1,000 gold. So that's 160 in total. Okay, so there's no reason not to clear the shop. It's really easy, honestly. Like, it's not even like, oh, for like a no-lifer. Like, maybe a little bit. Like, yes, it mean, instead of just putting your nightly grind on like, all right, just farm this. I know some of you, and I'm mad at you for doing it, Some of you guys will stack your gem refreshes up and your daily missions and your stamina bar being capped already. Ooh, casuals. Okay, and then you'll just sit and let it run on auto rematch for like 15 minutes and then you're done with farming for the day. Keep doing that if you want, but you're gonna miss a lot of fragments, okay? 135 fragments. Now granted, some of them are gonna be for kind of like useless families. I mean, I think the most recent nature S rank was Jamiris. Very good, but you know, a lot of them are not as worthwhile as other, but still, 135 fragments. That is worth it. I mean, that's 1.35. You know, that's 1 1/3 units. Copy awakenings for free. You know. What else is there to do? Okay, so the Part 2 A rank. We'll look at that real quick. You know, again, farm this up just because there's literally no reason not to. You need to farm this event, so go for the A rank. Alright, it's got a 5-tile wide 3-range zap spell. So that's cool. And it does have its 5th awakening. Again, if you're gonna farm it at all, you've gotta get the 5th awakening. When attacked by an enemy, if the enemy is within range 1 to 3, it will attack with the direction of the mother. Okay, so that's a Google translation error. Oh, it also evens up on, powers up on even number turns. So it's going to heal 15%, increase wisdom, and then strength. Strength might actually be defense here, but I'm not going to tell you that. I think it's defense, though. Power, like attack, movement. It could even be movement. Yeah. So, because I think it's only movement too, but it said the range 1 through 3. So the retaliation attack is probably just Hypnotic Wind. Whoosh attribute breath damage to one enemy and occasionally puts them to sleep. That's useful. I like that. I think this will actually work on heroes too, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Don't take that as gospel though. What else? There are some S rank. There's some S rank equipment here. Really don't need to go into too much detail. You know, the Torrent Sword, that's Sorrow's Sword. It's got good rolls for everything, okay? The way I feel about equipment is the alchemy system sucks, so if you get a triple HP roll, keep it. Get a triple attack roll, that's probably worth keeping too. I could be wrong though, because anyway. And triple agility is good, okay? And if you've got Sorrow, if you get a triple Dolphin Wave, that's good. Now, of course, I got a triple of the other ability, his Frizz one, Rising Sun. And I'm pretty sure that's not the one to go for, so of course I got an amazing roll for it. But anyway, those 4 attack, HP, agility, Dolphin Wave. If you get a triple of one of those, or even like, you know, 2 really good rolls and a HP roll or something like that, keep it. Don't go crazy, okay? There's also the S rank swimsuit armor. This one is a little more interesting. Just take a quick peek at it. It has, when equipped, a 1% chance to charm the attacking unit. So, you know, it's not, I mean, it puts that 1% chance there. And unfortunately it comes with 1 defense. But I don't know, is 9 agility, is that a good roll? Because it doesn't give any base agility. This may be an agility armor worth rolling for, but again, please don't, you know, this is a useful thing to have. You got sleep resistance on here. I don't know if other armors do that. Crack attribute spell resistance. Not useless, probably not the best. Again, if you get a triple, okay, golden rainbow, crack spell resistance, probably keep it. Again, don't take me for gospel. I'm out of the meta, guys. What else did I bring up to look at? So part 2, we'll get an S rank Maiden's Water Gun. This is the one made for Rosaly. So again, you know, it's got good HP. The agility is not great on it, but it's probably good if you get like triple agility. I think. I can't remember if there's higher agility rolls. Good for HP. If you get 1 for her main abilities, that's probably worth keeping. Again, you know, don't take everything I say as gospel, because I forget. There's going to be another Battle Road for Part 2. I'm not going to touch on the Part 1 because it's already in game. Battle Road's pretty self-explanatory, but these are the units you will be able to use. I did not look up which ones are first time. Also, I'm not sure if the C rank is new. Sorry guys, I've been gone for like a year, so I'm sorry that I'm a casual now, but I don't know if that's a new unit. If he is, make sure you get a copy. If you don't have a copy of him, get a copy of him. Okay, this guy is farmable in the event. I know he is on hard mode, but yeah, any of these that you don't have, go get a copy, level them up. Here, another hot tip to do with the Battle Road. I'm fairly certain, okay, I cannot guarantee this, I have no information, okay? I'm not in contact with Square. I'm sure they hate my guts because I crap on the game all the time. There's a possibility, I think it's more than likely that rank 9 will come before the end of this event, but just a couple days before the end, okay? So if you have the patience and you were going to do it anyway, for those of you that know, rank 9 is going to reduce the amount of items you need for all of the previous ranks, okay? So if you have a monster that's still at rank 1, like, you know, well, not B1 is a rank, but so they're all unranked, okay? After rank 9 comes up, you will actually need less items than if you did it now. So you can wait until the last couple days of this event and then rank these units up and then level them up in the Battle Road, but then you need to make sure that you're cramming these in the last couple days, you know, putting it on auto when you go to sleep or something like that. Up to you. I have not looked up how big the savings will be, but I mean, you guys know the name of the game. Resource scarcity, okay? There's really not a whole lot of resources that you can afford to waste in this game. Oh, and this is the A rank that comes along with Rosaly. I just brought it up because it looks cute. I don't know what they're going to call it. It's like some kind of rainbow squid. And what's it do? It's only movement 2, it looks like. It's got some heavy martial damage to all enemies within range and has a high chance of... Dazzle is blind, in translation. And let me see. Yeah, it comes with like... It's got a small martial heal, it looks like. It's got an occasional paralyze with neutral damage. But if you get this to Third Awakening, when attacked by an enemy, if the enemy is within range, fan-shaped long range, it will attack with its large... Yeah, so it'll attack with its main ability once when it's hit. It also has a 50% damage reduction shield twice, so I don't think this is like a great unit. But like if you're a new player and you get 3 or 5... You get this guy to 3 to 5 awakenings. I could see this being pretty useful in like arena or something, because it's just hard to take down. You know, not impossible, but I don't know. Maybe I could be completely wrong. I'm not going to tell you that this guy's good, but if you're a new player, it's useful. And then I'm just going to touch on Rosaly. Apparently, she has similarities to Summer Seraphy. I'm not going to go into everything. Okay, she heals, and her heal will raise tension for 1 turn. I don't know if that's... I forget what the tension buff is, if it's like 15% or 20 or 10. That might make her like a buff, like a party buffer that's even good enough for PvP. Probably not. Probably not, okay? Maybe. She's got a high probability of putting 1 enemy to rest. I think that's paralyzed. I don't think it's sleep. But often chances, so that's 60%. Often chances range 1 through 3. That's better than range 3, obviously, because sometimes that's annoying when it's only range 3. This is a good move to have. And then she's got large bang martial damage to all enemies within range twice, and occasionally increases own physical skill power and recovery for 3 turns. I don't know if that potentially triggers off of each striker of that attack or not. But yeah, she's interesting. The only reason I'm really bringing her up is this is not the unit to chase right now, but if you do get 1 copy of her, even the guide says right here, really not a lot of reasons to chase dupes. Yes, they will help you, okay? This is not really a unit that you're going to bring to arena or any kind of PvP, I'm pretty sure, but Her third awakening heals her from status ailments once, and her 5th awakening is max HP plus 100. So they're good. Honestly, like, you don't always need to like be able to infinitely heal status conditions, you know, but it's still like only doing it once is like, okay, that's pretty good. But this is not an example of like, oh, she can't really use her until she got like her 3rd awakening perk. You get 1 copy of this lady, and then you know, if you can like frag her, if you can afford frags, almost nearly maximum utility. So that's a nice thing there. And I think that's about all. I think I went over the shop. That's the big thing in this this event. Okay, getting the 135 fragments, the gold. I don't need to talk about the shop. It's an event shop. Okay, get the good stuff. Okay, tickets. Tickets aren't really the most important thing, but we know we're all going to go for the tickets first. Get the tickets. There will be more in part 2. It said they're going to add event missions for part 2. I'm sure it's nothing. It's going to be standard event missions. Okay. Get the tickets, get the orb, iris, gold, rainbow blossom materials, and did I say gold, herbs? It's basic stuff. Just get the rarest stuff first, okay, and then worry about tomes and weapon copies and stuff like that. Yes, I know I know you always need more tomes, but they're actually the most replaceable thing in these shops. So you'll get them, but in case you're like a casual or not a big farmer, don't go for those first. Always get the necessary stuff first. But anyway, that's it. That's a 22-minute video, par for the course. You guys know I can't be quick. So yeah, do the resetting for the angels, guys. It's really not that hard. Okay, clear the event shop, clear the angel rings shop, 2 A ranks, and then farm the equipment as much as you need. You know, not the A rank. The A rank equipment, I'm pretty sure always sucks. You know, maybe it's good if you get the triple ability perks, but other than that, I don't worry about A rank weapons anymore. I literally don't do them. So farm the S ranks, farm the A rank units. There you go. Have a good night, guys. I'll be back with more soon.